Alright, hi everybody, this is Don Derwin in the new American MD-11 luxury liner. I just gonna show you my progress that I made so far. Actually, it's pretty good. My best effort was this MD-11 here. Painstakingly, it took me at least 3 hours or something, and I got it beautiful. And I repainted it. Maybe 4 hours or something, 3 or 4 at least. And did the engines. This is the different one, the 777 one. I got the engines better. I brightened them up a bit, and I put this white out here so it's more chrome here. But now this part here for the thrust reversers, I just couldn't really figure that out, why tried moving it, but no matter what I tried, it's like I'm like, forget it, whatever. But the engines are a lot more shiny now. I mean, the chrome, the other one, the top one's like it was. This real dingy look here. Figured out a better way to make them more chromy. You leave it white. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. The more white you make this, the more shiny it is. And I put this on the other side here that I had. And this, it's whole different colors. They're not the same. Then on the other side, and the one thing I really didn't like when you look at this side, this is the first one that I was doing, and it looks, I kind of don't like the way it looks, because it looks blue. I mean, the bottom looks good. The top, it looks too blue. But this other one was worse. I noticed with the layers, I tried the one, the UPS one had a .dds layers. I mean, of the DXT format. It didn't help at all. Thought maybe it might help. It has the different wings in here. But see how it looks kind of like blue, but I went and lightened it up. But 60 more brighter, so it looks more more luminy, and more, it looks like aluminum, because like this is, if you took the paint off, this is like all white here, because I brightened it up, and this is just all white here, kind of. But that makes it look the aluminum shine, so do some detail with it. But one thing I noticed, look, I got some people in here. There's a guy in here looking out the window. I was like looking at that. I was like, oh, he's looking at the wing right there. It's kind of neat. We got a mustache. Hey, dude. Never thought you'd be in some aircraft. That's kind of cool. I was like looking at the windows and like, what? There's a guy in there. Kind of neat. That wasn't intentional. Yeah, this mismatch on engines here. It's because it's round and you got to kind of put it on a squiggly line. And I'm like, how in the heck? So I had to, rethink of how to do that. But I'm planning on getting it more straight. But I mean, it was worse before. But I mean, this is really good the way it is now. But it was way worse before. But this is really easy to fix now. But if you look at it, it should be perfectly straight. It's almost perfectly straight. This part down here is just a little. But I'll get that later. But yeah, since I lightened it up, I'm more happy. You can see how blue it looks here. This is the older one that I was using. I lightened it up to 60 because this was actually worse, and it made it look really nice. I'm probably maybe lighten up the engine too. Brighten it up a little. It looks a little bit dim. But yeah, I can't get over this this MD luxury liner. I think that's the most coolest part there. That thing, look at that. That looks just so cool. I'm like, oh wow. That looks awesome. And to another thing, these things aren't here. Because I can't make what is it? It's I don't know. I'm tired now, but I couldn't make the alpha channel for it because I was editing the other ones. So too, I wanted to. I'll take this out for a flight in a minute, but I just wanted to show you some of the progress that I made here. Might as well try to document stuff. Oh, this is when I was oh, here, this is the texture on the nose backwards there. Here I lighten it up. I was just experimenting there. But this is where the photo came from here. From for the airplane. And I took the gutters off, and I think this is still there a bit. I took that all off. Took the gutters off. But I was having a problem with I only have this part. Oh, and there's the guy right there in the picture. There he is. There he is right there. But because what I did is to put the back of it on, I had it cut it like here, and then put the rest. Then I was trying to make up the back end, the rest of the airplane, just with this right here. But I was messing with that actually probably about 3 days. I made it one day. Well, the first day I screwed it up. I mean, the one day I realized it's all hacked, looks terrible. But and then actually, this little thing right here, this doesn't really seem to bother anything too much. Thought it would, but I mean, I took it out, but not a big deal. But and this is where I got the MD-11 from. MD. This is what I do is I put this on there, and then I painstakingly took all the metal out of here. Then I painted it my colors. I wish I could do it with this one, but this one would never work. This one would be great, but because the picture's got to be straight on. You know, that's the one thing when you're painting. I mean, it's got to be straight like this. If it's at an angle or something, you won't work at all. I mean, you just won't work. But you got to be perpendicular, like, to it. Here's the second one. Well, I wanted to show you some pictures. Of where it was. This is what it looks like when I was flying here. It's a while back. I mean, earlier today. And that looks a lot better now. And this is what it looked like without the alpha channel thing. See here is same mine because these are from the alpha channel, but I had to re-edit the alpha channel. I don't know how to because it's a .png file, but I cannot put the alpha channel on. I don't have an editor for a .png alpha channel. I can make it with the .dds alpha channel, but I don't have an editor for it, and I tried to find out for a day or so, trying to look around. They said you can get a plugin for Photoshop. I tried. I got Photoshop 6, but I don't feel like paying $20 a month for other Photoshop. If I did that, I probably would be able to get a plugin. Or if I tried it and it doesn't work. Yeah, and seeing here, this is what the images look like before without the alpha channel. It looks kind of boring. I mean, with the first one that I did, it just looks kind of vague, ugly. And I was very unhappy with it. I'm like, geez. But then finally I put that alpha channel thing in there, and it's like, wow, I just got really, see, look at that. Look how it makes it shine. I mean, that is, I mean, really. Then, this is what it looked like before without the alpha channel. I mean, I'm still beginning stages here. This back end here, I mean, it's going to take some work. Sometimes it's kind of hard, but I think I'll be able to do it because there's a easy cut here. I mean, to try to match up stuff, but I think that'll be alright. Sometimes it's kind of hard. Then here, this is what 777 looked like before this is the older one that I had on it. The tail section is the first one I done. And this is the new one, and look what it looks like at first when I just started painting it. And then this is the texture, the top texture where it didn't work out. I mean, I probably worked on it for a day or so, but then next one day I looked at it, I'm like, what the heck? And the bad thing is that this little hole here and this little hole here, I just tried matching it on and on and on, and it just would progressively just do that whole match. I mean, just really is like very obvious. This section worked out really well because, and then what happens is you gotta split it right here, then match up this side to this side, because you gotta take a piece here and then copy it over and put it here and then match this side's up, otherwise you get a mismatch. That could be hard, but if you line it up with the window, actually it works pretty good. I think this model was done pretty good. As long as you line it up with the window, it just works perfect. And no trouble whatsoever. I was like really surprised. So this model is very well made. I mean, I'm starting to appreciate the amount of work that they put into it. And here you get the mismatch here. Actually, this is pretty hard the first time I done it. Took me about 5-6 hours just to get these things straight. Or more, maybe 7. You wouldn't think something like that would be so hard, but it is. And here, that stuff in here, and oh, there's that guy there. There he is. So this is what it looked like. This is without the alpha channel thing, and it looks kind of lousy. But then it turned into this. So I mean, that is that. Amazing. So that airplane is that one. But this one's more refined. It's kind of amazing that turned into this. I was looking at that, I'm like, well, I had to save that picture because it's like, it reminded me of where it came from. And this is, I think, when I didn't lighten it up all the way. I think this is when it was darker. This is when I didn't light up the, because what I did is I just, made this whole lighter in Photoshop, this whole top, made it 60 lighter. I mean brighter. And so you can see there the difference that it made. So there was that, it's all blue and not shiny. But you can see here, so the there's more detail here, but when I brighten it up, you kind of lose all the detail. But now look at it, it's all nice and shiny. I mean, that is what I realized. I just did that today. I'm like, man, I really don't like the way that looks. And then it's like, wow, I did it. And this is what it looks like when I'm parked. Oh, and I was trying to do the top of the wings. I may do it. I tried to do a little bit. That. But yeah, yeah, this microphone's not very good. I was gonna try and maybe show a little bit what I was doing. So if anybody's interested in painting, I don't want to do too much. I want to take this thing for a flight. But I can maybe show you what I was doing with the wing. I took that picture and I put it in here. And what I did is what you do is well, here I'll show you how I would do it. Open, and so what? The picture's not there. Can I see the picture? That. No, it's strange. No. Maybe that's why. So what I did is you take this and then put it here and just drag it in there like that. And then and you stretch it out to Control T, then you can stretch it out, and you stretch it out like this and that, and you move it around and try to get it to fit, and then keep on stretching it, and turn it around, and turn it like this, and and sit there like that and try to line up the wing. See, I'm trying to line up the wing. Then you stretch it and get it to work, and then try to get it as best you can. But but anyway, what I did is I was able to manage to get it to there. So this is one way you can just press that with the layers. And then that's the wing that I got on there. Well, here, and then I put that part there because some things don't line up. So there, it's a little bit more aligned. And there, and then you put that. And I was trying to get this part here to line up here. See that, how it lines up, right here. So that's about how you would start doing it. And you just kind of got to keep on piecing it together until you make it, I mean, the wing won't fit on here, but some parts will fit, but some won't, and so you just keep on taking it apart until you get it to line up. See how stuff don't line up? Like here, so there. Then I got that one there. And so there, I put that one there. That lines up a little bit more there. And that makes it. And even though it don't match here, you can't hardly tell that that there's mismatch there. I was going to try and use this wing, but I mean, try to put my wing in there, but actually this wing doesn't look too bad. But so that's about how you would start to do it. Then this one is the fuselage here. I mean the nose part. This is what I put there, and so here's all the layers. I don't know how in depth I want to do this, but here's all the layers that I was doing. I can just probably do it really quick. Like just go down and see stuff come apart. I'm not gonna save it or anything, so you see that mismatch there, and then there. This is how I put it together. Oh, and I should put no there where. Then there's the MD. There's it after I painted it. There's no. I think that was before I painted it. It was after painted. Yeah. There, and then this. Well, I'll just keep on taking things off and can't. Oh, I think this is the doors. The door by the E. I was making that. See, I put the door there in the middle right here, this thing. There it is, the door, take it off, put it on. And that's how I was making the door there. I'm in the pilot door there. There. There's the window there. You put the window. The only reason I had to do that is because normally I try to use the picture, and this the thing here is oh, what the heck, tried to get rid of that blue, you know, that blue, that really that spot where it shines right there. It looks terrible, so I got rid of it. That's one thing was wrong with the Hawaiian Airlines one. It had a really bright shiny spot in it. I got rid of it. And this is the top. See this layer right here? Top. I was trying to get that to look nice. I managed to put that there, and I erased it and stuff. And oh, there, what did I do here? Oh, see, this the top is what I. Oh yeah, too. What I did here is I couldn't figure it out. Just it's how terrible that looks there. So what I did is I cut it here. And then I just stretched it, and actually it worked. It worked out. I just stretched it. I stretched this little piece here, and I just stretched it. I made it bigger, and then that really did it. Worked really good. I'm like, hey, wow. After I spent like 5 or 6 hours straightening that out, and then I'm like, why don't I just I didn't like the way it looked. So then I just stretched it there, and I'm like, hey, wow, that looks pretty good. But then on the other side, you got to match up. Like I was having trouble matching, and it took me actually probably about 7 hours. Couldn't believe I couldn't find it because there was a mismatch on the other side, so I had to match it up to this little spot right here. I had to look at all the diagrams. Actually, it took me about maybe 7 or 8 hours. I was working on it, and I'm like, what the heck? There's a mismatch, and I'm like, well, I gotta line up the aluminum. Well, if I line up the aluminum, it should work perfectly. And it took me forever to find that one little pattern right there. But the reason why I couldn't find it, because I had to stretch it, I had to make it bigger to notice where the pattern was. Because there's only one spot you can put it. Otherwise, there would be a mismatch. That's very, very not good. Because you can't tell because it's on the other part. On to this the doors. I know it's probably really boring, but I'm gonna do it. I just want to at least try to show you guys what the amount of stuff that you gotta do. See, and I get rid of that. I mean, if somebody wanted to paint, and plus it's good to document the stuff too. Cause I've never done it before. And just little things that I put in there to try and those are the windows. I put the windows in there. I mean, I've been working like 15, 18 hours a day on this, if not more. There, that's where I lightened up the bottom. And that made a big difference. And this I had to restretch out that to make that work. And this is my first one I done, and on here I still got layers on here. And this is what I started out with. I was trying to do this one, but I don't like the way that one looks anyway. So, and then this is what I started out with. So anyway, I'm not going to put all the stuff back in. Because it's really hard to keep track of all this stuff. So I was putting no on here. I put in I was putting a cover because it's when you get to this much stuff in there, you start getting confused. But I'm just gonna close this and not save it. Because it'll take me a long time to put that back together. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys some of this stuff there, and I'm gonna take this thing for a flight now. Hope I didn't bore anybody, but here we go. We're gonna take this thing flying now. But and I think I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. It's a little bit too blue here, and it's not shiny. I mean, it doesn't, shine like the other one. I was kind of very, very upset when I was looking at that, and I was like, man, that's just awful. Looking at that. But just a little bit ago, a few hours ago, I'm like, just so I redid the top. I redid the whole top. And then I made it different. So now it looks nice and clean. Actually, that took me about a day and a half. Actually, maybe 2 days. About a couple of days. Actually, probably about 2 days. We'll get this top on here. Try and figure out a thing that would work. Because that other one, I decided that other one was not going to work. So I figured I'd leave the picture just, oh here, maybe I should do that too. Show the picture compared to that's a good idea. Where is it now? There's a picture of, I don't know how I would yeah, that's what the picture it was. That's there. From that there. That to the, oh yeah, oh here. Here. This is what it did look like. And I tried to use as much of the original texture as I could. See how this is really good here. Then you get into this part here. And then the top part here, I still got some of this in here. I got it up to here. So I had to continue the same exact texture. Then I made up all this, the rest here. Actually, that's the picture, and that's how much work goes into just from that picture. It's like a little bit more than what you would think. But anyway. Learn how to fly is a little bit better too. Now I could shut off the autopilot. You press this stupid thing here. Press that button. Shuts off the autopilot. The more you know, huh? What's going on? Oh. Controls weren't working. Alright. Take the parking brake off and we are ready to fly. Oh, I turn this on. Oh, it's raining. Cool, now I get some weather. Oh, I get to see the rain. Actually, this X-plane is oh, normally I'd be flying the flight simulator, but so far I've been doing this for a while in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but this is all right. I had to rotate the MD-11. It's the only airplane I bought in the X-plane. Then I heard about this plane, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy X-plane 12. And that's why I bought X-plane 12, just to get this airplane. No. Oh, now we're in the clouds. It's not good. Oh, nah, good deal. I have no map. Let's see what the plane looks like in the clouds anyway. Maybe better? Oh, the engines look nice. I'm not going to be able to all right. Just guess, I guess. kind of nice to be able to shut that off. And taxi lights on. And bring up the flaps. Oh. Can I see this here? There, press this button here and the APU power will come on when we're finished. And shut off an engine.
Stabilizer. Full lap. Flat.
Oh, the tail here. I'm gonna show you the tail where I got. This is where I got the tail. This is the engine, and there's the tail that I put in there. Oh man, I turn it like this. Actually, I still have some work to do on the tail yet. I just kind of mismatched it in there. I mean, took it apart. Actually, it matched pretty good, almost perfectly, but it just took a few minutes to put it together, that little bit. But there's still a lot of stuff that's not matched up here. But it's pretty good. I like this not matched up here, but it's close. I mean, it's a nice picture. It's a really excellent picture, and so then I had to invent this part here. And this part here I had to just make up on my own. And then putting it in there, actually this took me probably about a day or so, maybe 10 hours, I think. Because this part is really hard to do. The engine probably took me about 10 hours probably to get this in here, but I still not doing. It was worse before, but now it's pretty good. But I just got a little more to go. But that's where that tail came from. But then I got to flip the A and A, or actually the American Airlines on the other side. I got to flip it over because the A is separate. I mean, the A is always comes first. So on the other side, I got to flip from blue to A. You know. And Oh, and this is how I got the other one. That picture is this thing here, but it's the other side. That's where I got the engine from, too. See, it looks familiar. So that was my first one I got. Picture is, it's not the best picture, but it's the best I could find. That's why I decided to do a 777 one, because that's more yeah, I went through probably a couple thousand pictures for a couple days, going through that maybe 3 days, 3 or 4 days, looking for some nice pictures. But then I had to flip this around too. Always a chore. Too, and one thing I noticed too, another thing is this part here. Here is another side. No, it's just by the door. I gotta shut this off. By the door, there was a little this little thing here. This little, it moves it over. I had to move this over because of the door. And there's a mismatch. I mean, after it was just because of the door there, but so anyway, I had to fix that. Hoping there's no airplanes coming. Looks like a new airplane though, doesn't it? It's got the new airplane look. Really does I'm actually really now that I got the texture more nice. Still a little blue, but that's okay now. This I'm gonna lighten up this side too yet. And you can see how that and this one's better than another one, but I think the other one is better. It's just too blue. It has the new airplane look. I don't know if I'm gonna do the wings or not. I might. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'll see how the wings look, see if there's any improvement. And there's not much improvement. I was thinking maybe just hand do it. If not. But these don't look bad though. Better than the KLM ones. Yeah, I was trying to use the DDS textures like DXT1, DXT2, DXT3. I was able to use the alpha channel, but the airplane was see-through. I'm like, what? I could see through the airplane. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? So I'm like, well, maybe it's not good to use an alpha channel, because actually that's what they do is in for a see-through. Airplanes everywhere. I've seen a Cargo Lux land here. Thinking that they should make some more cargo airplanes. Oh, gee. Should have parked over there. There ain't no spots open. Oh, maybe there's none. A drag. Oh, I should have took the spot while I had it. I don't know. So, alright. So anyway, I just want to show you guys the progress I'm making on this, plus I feel like making a video anyway. But, should be ready in about a week. Now I'll just, I'll have the link in one of my videos. Probably send it to flightsim.com when I'm finished. And maybe if I learn how to do the xplane.to one, maybe send it there after. But this airplane's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm getting more happy with it now that I got that the top texture figured out. You can see how it shines now. It's more better here. This is the other one, the first one. I mean, this shines a little bit more than the other one. Them is still like blue. I tried it before, but if you just lighten it up, see how that's still blue like? I think this one's going to really look better than the other one. But yeah, look how nice that looks already. It looks pretty. But about a week I have this thing finished. I'll make another video before showing my progress. So anyway, hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching, and like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. And catch y'all later. Okay, bye.